All right, and we are live.
All right.
So I actually have to start this off with a little blurb that I wrote. For over 30 years, Nintendo's main hardware development arm was an internal... Wow, I misspelled this when I was writing this morning. Was an internal team called Nintendo Integrated Research and Development, also known as R&D 3. Every major technological innovation from the N64 to the Nintendo 2DS came out of R&D 3. But they didn't exclusively make hardware. They also developed several games early on, particularly focused on marketing to American audiences. Their best known video games are the Punch-Out series, but they developed other titles too. As part of this Let's Play live stream series, I, Connor, and my co-host, Gumbachi, examine 3 such titles: StarTropics, Zoda's Revenge, and Pilot Wing 64. Or...
Pilot Wing 64 is like a... You can almost count it as an honorary member of StarTropics, not really, but this series is so light anyway, so just let us have that.
Basically, it was like... it was like, well, we want to do StarTropics, but 2 games is for our Friday night series is a little short, so we fudged it a little bit. But there's some connections, and it'll be interesting to examine that game as part of this series when we get to it.
Hi, Crockett. With the H's of StarTropics, it's one of my favorite NES games. This game is surprisingly modern for an NES game. It is really good with pacing. It's really good with variety. It has a chapter system, and each chapter has sort of a different feel to it, which is a very rare thing for an NES game. I wouldn't say like the story's deep or anything, but it does have an ongoing narrative. Hi, Liam.
Hey, Liam.
And I really like how the game controls. It's a little divisive because it's very digital feeling, but I like that because it creates like a... It makes it methodical and strategic in how you do your movements. It's like... it's a top-down Zelda game, but much more action-focused, and you can jump around and stuff, and you either jump between platforms or jump to avoid enemies. And I think that the digital, methodical kind of movement really aids in planning out each individual movement you have to make. It feels right with the D-pad. Feels very much built with that in mind, and it's it kind of has a sort of Castlevania-ish vibe. You swing a yo-yo at your enemies, and that has the same kind of delay that Simon's Whip does, but also you have to plan out your movements before you make them, since there's a little bit of lag associated with them, which makes it hard to get used to, but I really like it.
It's, well, first off, thanks for the sub, Crockett. But also, very much agreed. It's, StarTropics is a very unique feeling game. Like, we'll get started in a little bit here, and you'll think, oh, it's like Dragon Quest. And then we'll get a little further, and you'll be like, oh, it's like Zelda. Well, that's where you start thinking, and those obviously would have been initial points of entry for the game's design influence, but there really isn't anything that has that same sort of feel to it. Like, as you start to get comfortable with the game, Mike Jones, the guy you play as, just has this very unique feel as you're bopping about, jumping from platform to platform, and sliding into place, shooting out your yo-yo, or Island Star, as it might be called in this release. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, that was the initial Canadian release, technically. They changed because yo-yo is a trademark in Canada, so they changed Island Yo-Yo to Island Star for the Canadian release, and then all the re-releases after that have been the Canadian version.
Just easier to negotiate stuff there. Crockett says there's a slight echo in the Discord. I think your mic might be picking up your speaker.
Oh,
or
sorry
something.
about that. Is that any better?
Yeah, is that any better? Is it? Sounds good to me.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat.
Tell us. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, I sort of lost my train of thought. I heard one, but you were being very loud, so it's probably good. Yeah, I think we're okay now.
Okay.
But yeah, so I have played this before, but it has been 8 years, almost exactly 8 years, since I played
It's
through
been
it.
longer for me.
This is I bought this pretty early on after getting the my Wii, and I made a bunch of attempts at it, but I never really sat down for a focused effort until 8 years ago, when I just ran through the whole thing. But it's been long enough that I'm very eager to revisit it.
Yeah.
How long's it been for you, Gooms?
Oh boy. Has to have been at least 10 years. I played it on the NES itself, so I had a physical cartridge for it, so who knows how long it's been ago.
Sure.
It wasn't like a 90s game for me or anything, but definitely around 2010-ish era or something.
Still quite a ways off then. So this will definitely be a welcome revisit for both of us.
Yeah.
All right, let's not dilly-dally too much longer. Let's hop right on in. Hey, Will.
Well,
I think there's something if you hang on the title screen for long enough.
yeah, there is. It's pretty quiet for me.
Let's see. I don't know if there's a lot I can do to futz with it to make it easier to hear, without messing with everyone else.
I guess I could lower you and then.
Yeah. Incidentally, in chat, if there's anything I can futz with volume-wise, just holler and I can mess with stuff. How's it hanging? Pretty good. End of the week, eager to hop right into the game. Well, I guess we start with the Zelda comparisons.
Yeah.
Let's see. How many characters am I working with here? Eight. Okay.
So you can do design 4.
Nice. There we go. Oh, also bears mention, review mode is unique to this game. That wasn't in Zelda. That basically is, because this game is divided into a chapter system, you can use review mode to replay any chapter previous to the one you're currently on.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a very neat feature.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you keep anything new that you grab if you missed something in a previous run, but the instruction manual warns that true expert gamers will use review mode to get the most out of the adventure. I forget how exactly it phrased it, but it's a little funny. But
it's nice if you liked a particular chapter and want to revisit it without playing the whole game again.
Indeed. All right, here we go. Number 1, Prelude. One day in summer, you land at Sea Island, where Dr. Jones has his laboratory. And we're right in.
Love this jaunty little tune. You hear it a lot, but it's nice.
Alright, if you hit select, it just tells you what chapter you're in. Nice.
Mhm.
There's also a completely superfluous points system. Do the points do anything in this game? I don't think.
I don't think so either. The map screen is entirely for light puzzle solving and movement and talking to villagers and stuff. There's no random encounters or anything.
Yeah. But it's fun. Alright.
Welcome to Coca-Cola! You do the major NPCs, the ones with the portrait, and I'll do everyone else.
That sounds good to me.
Welcome to Sea Island! Have you met our chief yet? He's waiting for you. I'm Miss Coral 1990. Do you think I'm pretty? Mike, you're an ace pitcher, I hear. Show me how to throw a fast ball sometime?
Oh, yes, I do see the island. It's right in front of me.
Oink oink.
Well, don't show me
Well, that's rude.
Don't show me your lovingly rendered sphincter.
That's a very rude single pixel. I have to hurry. I'm gonna roast a pig for your welcome party.
Oh, well, I guess he's being rude because while he can.
I guess he's just crying in the corner.
Oh.
Your uncle, Dr. Jones, is so nice. We call him Dr. J. Oh, last week I met Dr. J. He was very busy solving some strange puzzle.
We call him Dr. J to save on character space. We don't have a lot of room to work with.
Last night I gazed up at the Southern Cross. Suddenly I saw many shooting stars. Legends say shooting stars are omens of disaster. Oh me, oh my! I heard you were coming. Want to go fishing?
Soon. Maybe later.
Go in there last.
Okay.
You can talk to them. Mike, your uncle told me about you. I feel like we're old friends.
Ah. I actually don't remember if it's the hut on the left or the hut on the right, because there's a guard on the hut on the right.
Yeah, it's the one on the left. You go to the right one afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Where do you come from, America? Who are you? Stay away from here.
Alright, fine. Guess I will go to over here then. There we go. That's a very Dragon Quest scene transition.
Yep.
I've been waiting for you. I'm Chief Coral Cola and a good friend of your uncle. Listen, Mike, I have some bad news. Last night, try not to be too upset, but your uncle, Dr. Jones, has been abducted. We must keep this from the islanders so they don't panic. You are the best hope of rescuing Dr. Jones. I guess there's still a little bit of an echo on your end, Gooms.
I can't do anything else, unfortunately.
Alright.
I'm covering it with my hands, so there's nothing else I can do.
Oh, on my end. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the nerd. Alright. What can I do to prevent that? What is echoing? Is my voice echoing, or is, like... TV is muted, right? Yeah, it is. It was my voice. Okay, if it is my voice, that's, you're hearing it from, Gooms' end. But Here. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do with respect to that, but maybe I'll try and notch this down a little bit. Okay. Should be fine. Okay. All right. We'll make it work. All right. You are the best hope of rescuing Dr. Jones. I don't know what to do. Can you help? Well, can we help?
No.
No. You are the best hope of rescuing Dr. Jones. I don't know what to do. Can you help?
But thou must.
Also very Dragon Quest. Yeah, alright, of course. Good, you're brave. Take this star. You may think this star is just a toy, but it's very powerful. Mike,
That makes
you're
more sense when it's a yo-yo.
A bit, yeah. Mike, you're an ace pitcher. Use it. You've got a star. Mike, it looks peaceful around here, but in the dark below, many monsters have appeared these last few years. Don't let them get you! Mike, the fate of your uncle is in your hands. Find a tunnel in the village and hurry to Dr. J's laboratory.
It kind of makes sense in the context of the other ones because upgrades are called Shooting Star and Supernova, but you probably don't know that at this point in the game, so it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, at this point it's just the island star, so it's like, okay.
Oh, you're Dr. J's nephew. Here's the tunnel. Good luck.
I'm the shaman and sister of the island chief. Your uncle was abducted because he found a secret in the lost ruins. I have great hope that you will succeed in rescuing Dr. Jones. Just like your North Star, island sailors look for the Southern Cross. Mike, many wild monsters await you in the dark below. But remember, the magic of the Southern Cross is always on your side. Now begin the test of island courage. Good luck. Now saving your data. Refrain from turning power off or resetting. Here we go.
Okay, now here's the main action part of the game. So we can jump. You can jump across tiles.
We don't have tiles to jump across yet, but you'll see that shortly.
Well, you can still jump forward.
Actually, nope.
Oh, okay, I forgot. And
For the most...
you can shoot your yo-yo. And you can pause. And you get an adorable little pause screen. And then you can press down when you're paused.
Oh,
and
yes.
That's how you access your secret items, which I didn't figure out, and we'll get to that when we get to that.
Yes, indeed. We start with 3 lives, and 3 hearts. Those don't go super far, but we'll work on that.
Yep. You can upgrade your hearts later on, like Zelda.
Yes, indeed. Alright, here we go. You can see that the yo-yo is actually super punchy for what it is. And for an example of the tile hopping, you can hop across too.
Yeah. You have to eventually plan that out really well later on, though, because you can and will jump straight into the water and instantly die many times in this game.
Yes, indeed.
Like here. Here you could jump into the water and die.
Now, logically, I should jump into the water to demonstrate this, but I'm not gonna.
You will see it later, I'm sure.
Yes.
Also like that you can pick up stars with your yo-yo. It's just fun.
Yes. Sorry for going quiet, I was finishing up Dogman. Surprisingly fantastic. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I saw it with my mom and Pops a little bit ago. back when it was still in theaters. That was fun. There's the other thing. Some tiles hold secret switches, so you have to... It behooves you to go checking around all over the place.
Uh-huh.
Not everything does, but a lot of things do. Come over here, rat. Gotcha! There we go. You can jump across 2 tile spaces, or you can make a 2-tile jump, but you can't make a 3-tile jump.
Yep.
So that would have ended pretty poorly for us if I had tried.
There is a power-up that lets you do a 3-tile jump, though.
Oh, right, yeah.
That's much later in the game, though.
Starting to get a little more complicated, eh? Alright, so that opens that door, and that opens that one.
That's kind of teaching you that you can't do these weird little diagonal jumps. You have to think through what you're doing.
And we can see here that now I'm able to jump over here. I don't think this actually does anything for me, but aha! Glad I checked. Well, let's take a look-see. Hello.
Okay,
Looks
so
like-
that's one of our special items. We can use that, and we get a projectile to throw that.
Oh, that's right. How do I switch again? Select. Okay.
Select.
Should I keep going this way, or do I
I
double
think go back.
Okay. Left or right here?
I don't know. Probably left, or it probably doesn't matter.
Left? Okay. Skull.
People don't like the tile hopping. Looks fun and unique. I really like it. Yeah.
It's... If you go in thinking, oh, this is going to be Zelda, it definitely takes some adjustment, because it's a very different way of thinking, but like, yeah, I think it rules.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't say people don't like it. I would say it's divisive.
Oh, well, maybe I should have done these first. Oh, well. That's the peril you run into trying... Oh, crap.
Like right there, you saw how he had to do a bunch of right angles to move. Some people don't like how you kind of start and stop when you move, but I think that makes the movement really planned out and methodical.
Alright, now we move forward. I don't think you get anything from grinding out enemies, so we won't.
No.
Okay. Oh, right.
Nope.
Okay.
You only get one.
Ah, fair's fair, I guess. I've always really liked that he kind of skates to a stop when if you hit the button early to to turn. Like you can...
That's because every unlike Zelda, there isn't like half tiles. You are on very specific tiles, like a chessboard, which I think it makes it easier to plan out your movements.
Gotcha. Wonder if that
new Yacht Club game takes inspiration from StarTropics. Could be, definitely, for sure.
I know that's the one that has the Game Boy Color aesthetic, right? Like Mina the Hollower, yeah. Couldn't remember what she was. Oh, hello. What'd I do? Ho ho. Well,
this is our first magic item. This is a healing potion. It heals you up to full.
Nice.
It won't be full. It won't be full later. It's I think it's like 8 hearts, but it's full for right now.
We'll hold on to it for now, but very handy to have. And what's this do?
And another one.
And another one. Oh. Well, let's see what we got here. Death.
That's what you get for getting greedy.
I guess. The game isn't super cruel, but every now and again it plays a mean little joke on you like that. But now you've learned, and you're like, okay, well, obviously don't do that.
Yeah. And like this is right before where it kills you, so it's mostly harmless, so.
What happens when you lose your lives? You restart the dungeon, I believe.
Yeah. You don't ever start over from the beginning of the game, so.
You have
nothing to worry about there.
You do have endless continues, so it's not super mean like that.
But your lives definitely do matter because if you notice, we started from halfway through the dungeon as a checkpoint.
So this is one of those games where there is purpose to both lives and, I guess, continues.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it'll let me. Oh, it will. Okay. Oh, right, because I lost all of my torches when I lost my life. Yep. Okay, well, I'll take these torches and go. I always forget about these.
I like using the torches against the boss. Alright, which is right here.
Oh. Ah. Like a proper boss, you have to wait until it opens its mouth. Ow.
Uh-huh. They really think through a lot of how these boss environments work, though. Like, it's simple, but restricting your movement to this 5-tile grid means you're always playing by the boss's rules.
Yeah.
This is weird, but I miss cruel game overs. I guess I could feel that pain from roguelikes. I kind of agree with you, honestly, to a certain extent, but there is definitely a joy that comes from stringing together a long sequence of events and
Got him.
seeing if you can persist long enough to do that.
And you even get to see the skeleton of the snake you just beat.
Yep.
Ha. But yeah, like there's an art to doing it right. Like in some games, it makes sense to relent after a certain point, or where the challenge just comes from the level design itself, and so lives aren't as important. But in some instances, the challenge comes from the gauntlet of it. Wow, you've done it!
Done it!
I forgot about that. The game cheers you on after every dungeon and gives you a big shot of points that, again, don't really matter for every clear.
It's also super motivational whenever you do get a game over. It says, "Don't despair, Mike. Under the Southern Cross, anything is possible," which is like a very positive way of urging you to try again, I think.
I am sure we will see that before too long, but yes.
Hi, I'm Babu, Dr. J's assistant. And Mike, you know Dr. J has a submarine called Sub-C. And the ID code to start the engine of Sub-C is 1492. They sailed the ocean blue.
I think in original releases that code was 1776. That's kind of funny. I think it's what you're saying about how, oh, this is the Canadian release. Well, 1776 wouldn't matter to Canadians so much. Yeah. And we memorized the code, so you and I don't have to remember it. Mike remembers it.
Yeah. Please get on board Sub-C in the laboratory. I wish I could tell you more, but I'm afraid of
what? I think this is the same as before.
I'm afraid of talking about submarines.
Hey, it's Rob, in the cockpit of Sub-C. Welcome on board. I am the navigational computer of Sub-C. Call me nav-com. Input the ID code now. ID code 1492. Start engine. Aye aye, Captain. Sub-C is ready to launch. All ahead full.
But yeah, nav-com is very clearly a Rob reference.
They're all waving us off. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And that's chapter 1, I believe.
I believe you're right. Chapter 2, Dolphins. After a few hours' voyage, Sub-C is still cruising on the ocean. And now we can just explore.
Yeah. Another great song that's when you're exploring in the submarine, you just get this nice jaunty little tune.
Must be a barrier reef, coral reef there or something that we can't get past.
And it's just such a weird feeling to be able to explore an ocean in a game like this and not have to deal with random encounters every 2 seconds.
Yes.
Super refreshing. Because with Pokemon and Dragon Quest, it really gets you used to dealing with that nonsense.
I think this just loops forever if I keep going that way, so we'll work our way back to the right. Oh, hello. Navcom here, Captain. She is a female dolphin. Will begin translation.
Please find my son. He has disappeared.
Captain, may I promise her to find her boy dolphin? Well?
No. please find my son. He has disappeared, Captain.
Captain, don't be like that. Alright. Aye, Captain. Where's the tentacle? Oh, this is Gen 1. We're only running into Magikarp out here.
Also, notice we have more health than we had before, too.
It's true. I forgot that it just goes up between chapters.
It goes up between chapters, and then there's also heart containers you can find.
That's right, yeah.
Quick, Kay. Quick. Thank you. Please find my son.
Quick. Okay, quick. Alrighty.
It goes up that it looks like you didn't heal. Correct.
We didn't heal to full, but we healed a little bit, I think, but not completely. Oh, no, you're right. Okay. Hello.
Hello, I maintain the lighthouse. So you're looking for a boy dolphin. Sorry, but I have not seen him. Oh, please visit my wife at our south house. She enjoys company.
Fire. Okay.
I don't know why all of the dialogue doesn't end in punctuation, but it is what it is.
How do you know
I didn't know you haven't seen a boy dolphin. Did you check every dolphin you saw? Maybe it just hasn't seen any dolphins.
Oh, right. I forgot about this. Okay, so our way over land is blocked, of course, but you see that little bubbling water in the over on the bottom right here? Well, if we take the subsea, yup, little secret passage. Yup.
Yeah. And if you see there's our first heart container. So can we figure out how to solve the puzzle of getting that heart container?
Well, let's see. It looks like there should be something. You're now at chapter 2. Maybe not at this point. But let's say hi to...
Well, before you do that, check around here first, because anytime you go in and talk to people, it might drive you forward, so...
That's true. And now that I'm looking, I do see that the sand over here is a little darker on the left. So... Hey!
Aha!
Well, that brought me here. But that doesn't do a heck of a lot for me immediately. But is there maybe... Nope. Okay.
Is there another path, perhaps?
Well, let's double back. Maybe I missed something earlier. Hey, at least you got a great beach view. Can't argue with that. I would have never noticed that. There's a lot of little subtle cues here. Was there anything I can do with... Nope. There.
Maybe it is later.
But it's worth checking is always good. Yeah, I don't see any other...
Make a save state just to be sure.
Alright, hold up. Let's see if I still remember how to do that. It's been a little bit. Yep. Well, that's not great. Okay. Now, the game has been saving. It has been auto-saving, which, again, very unique for NES of this era, so... We can just pick up from right here.
Okay, we gotta talk to the dolphin again, I think, but that's fine.
That's okay. We can just yada yada yada. Bum 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 ba-da. All right. There we go. So long as we're on this side, let's see if there's anything else we can get to. By the way, what is elimination mode?
Elimination mode? That's how you delete your save file.
Mm-hmm. You have to think of it in terms of back in this era, since the idea of console gaming was still pretty new, like it was a couple decades old, but it was still pretty new in the popular consciousness, a lot of how they would have talked about gaming and stuff like that is through functionality. Remember that the NES was designed the way that it was, to, specifically so it resembled a VCR, a old video format.
Wow, I wish all mundane game settings were made to sound that exciting, yeah.
It kind of adds something, doesn't it?
like you're not adjusting the volume, you're activating symphonic resonance mode.
Oh, hey, there is a bit of... I did miss some water up here.
Okay, there you go.
Let's see.
That's probably...
Now, I don't actually see where this leads me beyond there, but it was kind of exciting to have that. It seems to be a proximity thing. You notice that the water starts bubbling when I'm close to it.
Uh-huh.
Over here, it bubbles down there, but not up there. I am trying to remember what those wavy sections are all about.
Yeah, maybe you do have to go in the hut and it'll activate dive mode or something.
Could be.
Welcome, welcome. It's so seldom my husband and I get visitors. So you're looking for a boy dolphin. Sorry, but I have not seen him. But early this morning I saw a bottle on the beach. Wonder if it's a clue to the lost dolphin.
Well, let's see. Oh, and now the bottle's hidden up there. So now we have to... Luckily, we now know there's a secret passage here. Wow, the lighthouse guy has one hell of a commute. Maybe he's more confident walking around trees or up... I don't know if these are supposed to be mountains or boulders. You've got a bottle. There is a note in the bottle. You read it? Why is it so just dramatic?
I think it's like, you read it and...
Help! Captured by evil aliens. Tell my nephew to use code 1776. Dr. J. Oh, there's 1776.
Okay, so that's where 1776 was.
Okay. Memorize the ID code.
Yeah, and with that code, I think you can dive.
Do you want to read it again? Well, if you give me the option, sure. Yep. Good times. Why do you only give me
It only
the
lets
option
you reread it once.
Will this be on the final exam? Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if she'd have, if we'd be reporting back to her about the letter, but I guess we're a bit, our mind is somewhere else. Nav-com here, Captain. Input the ID code now. ID code 1776. Aye aye, Captain. Submergible system ready. Please press B button when you want to submerge. Nice. Okay. For that, I have to check to see if the other guy has anything to say. Yeah, your wife says hi. Oh.
This island has some secret tunnels. Try searching for them. Please visit my wife at her south house. She enjoys company.
Nice.
I like Zelda, but wish there were more top-down games that don't take direct inspiration from it, like Mina. Yeah, I would say that this game often gets a lot of credit for being inspired by Zelda, and it is to an extent, but they're very different games, I feel.
Mhm.
This is a lot more action-focused, for example, and the feel in the dungeons is a lot different.
Definitely. Let's see. Don't believe there's...
Okay, I bet you can probably go down that path from above and get that heart container.
Well, let's
Or maybe
see.
from the right.
Not that way.
Or left, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
There we go.
You've got a big heart. Your life level is increased. Aww. Alright, new dungeon. I forgot about those mudfish guys.
These are interesting because the best way is to just jump over them. So they're kind of like meant to be teaching you that you can use the jump to avoid enemies as well.
Also, we've got a bat.
Yeah, the bat is melee only, but it does a lot of damage. This game has a lot of sub-weapons like that.
Okay. There we go.
There, it would have been better to jump over it.
Yep. Oh, with the timing. I also like that compared to the first cave, this one is, you can clearly tell this is a much wider open sea cave.
Yeah. It's the same tile set pretty much, but they did a lot by just by using different parts of the tile set. They did a lot to make it feel different.
What does the 30 under the bat mean? That is uses. You've got, for everything besides your yo-yo or star, you have a limited amount of uses per weapon.
Also, these guys introduce the ability for enemies to hop on these blocks too, which they play with a lot in this game. A lot of pattern recognition comes from understanding how enemies hop along them as well.
I forgot that we don't actually retain potions across chapters.
Nope. You don't retain any magic items.
Those
Do
things
those things have one or two eyes? I read them as only having one, but I'm not sure.
I think they're monocular, yeah. I don't actually know what that button activated. I don't see anything over here. Well then, do they wink or blink?
Yes.
Maybe if it's winking, it only does it from, like, a corner of the eye. Oh, so that snake's at a bad angle for me to hit with my yo-yo, but with my bat, there we go.
There you go. You figured it out.
Now, of course, there isn't actually anything I can do in that section, but...
And that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, the game has very digital movement, but like they play with it.
Alright, now here we see that this path is darkened, which we know from the overworld means there's a little secret passage there. Ow, ow.
Ah,
Luckily, the game gives us some hearts there. And a power-up for our bat. Yep. Hey, move out of the way. Eat your heart out, Ness. I think there was a brawl in the comic where everyone just thought Mike Jones was a very lost Earthbound character. Honestly, the comparison is not that far off.
this is just how the Japanese see American kids, I guess. Baseball and yo-yos.
Oh, right. Not quite a boss fight, but...
It's a mini-boss. Well, you know if you have to kill it.
There we go.
That probably
Well, I
helps.
did.
Actually, yeah, you did have to kill it, otherwise the door wouldn't have opened.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, well, I'll just grab those. Thank you, game.
This music sounds like Chucklehuck Woods now that I think about it.
I guess. I can kind of hear that now, yeah. This is an extremely specific comparison, but there was a, Okay, I actually need to set this up a little bit. So, for growing up, my parents had this videotape of a bunch of Rankin Bass Christmas specials that were just recorded off of TV. And we never had the actual official tape for Rudolph or anything like that. We just watched it off of this this recording. And it was from like the late 80s, so it had a lot of the commercials baked in there and stuff. And I distinctly remember there was this Cocoa Krispies cereal commercial, Secret Passage, in there, and the jingle of that, which I don't even fully remember, that sounds exactly like the Chucklehuck Woods theme to me. So it's like da 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 da.
Okay, and we got our next magic item, the snowman doll.
Yes, indeed.
This freezes all enemies, including bosses, on the screen temporarily.
Mhm.
And I did, back in the day, I didn't know how to use magic, so I did not know how to use this against the boss fight, and the boss is extremely difficult if you do not know that. So,
Evening all.
but I beat him anyway, and I played through the rest of the game until chapter 5, where they do a dark segment, and there's a magic item that lights it up. And I thought, surely they must not expect you to do this in the dark. So I looked it up and figured out, oh, that's how that works. Okay.
Hey, Jared. Glad you were able to. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. Sounds like you're having quite the good day. Not like this sad sack dolphin here, who actually seems rather pissed. Help! He says angrily. Dolphin looks moderately annoyed at being kidnapped. Hey, I feel you.
Okay, here's the boss. Oh yeah, this boss is extremely difficult if you do not know about the snowman doll.
Because, like, that is your window when he comes in.
Yeah.
But, if you do know... I forget what the input is. When I'm on that screen, well, we'll try it in a sec. So then... A? There we go. Yeah! A bit easier.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I suppose I had that coming.
Not guaranteed, though. That is a Mega Man X weakness if I've ever seen one.
Pretty much. Well, hey, this works out okay. We didn't actually explore that area up here. Hey, hey.
Well, that's actually good.
Is the game going to teach me the same lesson it did before?
No. It just loops back around so you can figure out, hey, dummy, find the secret path.
Here, we'll just jump over these guys until they settle down. Much safer to deal with them this way. Heck. Should have heeded my own advice. Gotcha! Can't you just walk past them? Well, yes. And actually, that's probably smarter.
Debatably, Mike doesn't move that fast, so you might bump into them. But that might be a smarter play.
Let's see. Alright, we're actually going to save that potion until I'm down to 1 heart.
It might only heal 3, I'm not positive.
Come on. I don't have a bat, so I have to use my yo-yo.
Yep.
Okay. Uh-oh. Well.
Nope. Oh, it's 5
6.
hearts.
6. Because it did a heart and a half of damage to me.
But you were at half of a heart.
Yes.
So it healed.
Oh, you're right. I'm dumb. Never mind.
So it healed 5.
Yep, that's you're probably wondering how I got into this situation. There we go.
Yeah, if you don't use the snowman doll, that turns into a very long, drawn-out fight of dodging the bullets.
I have to imagine. Wow, you've done it. Now saving your data. Refrain from turning power off or resetting. Good luck.
Creak, 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 creak.
Nav-com here, Captain. He is the boy dolphin. He is thanking us for saving him. Let's signal his mother.
Quee. We'll never forget your kindness.
Read that as forgive.
Quee. Now we must help you. Please follow me. Quee. Please follow me. Did you really need to repeat yourself?
You have to imagine that she's speaking slowly and thinking that we don't understand.
Thanks, Echo. Quee. We'll never forget your kindness. Wait, you said that too. Quee. Good luck.
She's demonstrating that she hasn't forgotten.
She's forgotten that she said that already, though.
Well, yes. Rob should be in more Nintendo games. Agreed. Chapter 3, Storm and Calm. Suddenly it gets dark and stormy on the ocean. The sea tosses subsea.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Oh. Nav-C, no!
Quee, set me free. Quee, trust me and we will escape from the city.
You awaken to find subsea was wrecked in the storm. It's always strangely calm after a storm. From now on, you have to walk. Okay. I hope Nav-com's okay. I like that the submarine is just pointed down. like it looks fine. It just flip it. Hello.
You look tired. Here, drink some coconut milk.
You drink it and feel much better. It's playing dead to avoid predators. There you go.
Go to Miracle and find help for your wrecked ship.
Okay. Thanks, guy.
At first,
Well, it can't always be
another
that easy.
dungeon.
A bit rockier this time. Hey, dodo birds.
Little did people know they still existed on this one remote island on the in the South Pacific.
Well, not for long.
Nope. They look a lot like chocobos. They kind of do, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Predates
Hola.
chocobos, though. They were first in Final Fantasy V, I believe.
No, they were in an NES one. I forget if it was 2 or 3.
Oh, okay.
Hola, we got some bolas.
Okay, they were in 2. Alrighty.
Well, we should show these off. There we go. Bolas travel the full screen.
Yep.
They're not
They're
super
very weak,
strong,
though.
but they're pretty plentiful.
The chocobos came first, actually. Fair enough. Would you eat a dodo if offered?
Well, I mean, they went extinct because we overhunted them, so you'd have to imagine that they tasted pretty good.
I don't know if I would or not, because, like, on one hand, that seems super unethical, but on the other hand, it might be more unethical not to eat it.
Wait.
And, like, they're extinct already.
Wait, no, go back. How do you mean more unethical not to eat them? What are we talking here?
Well, rather, they were already killed and cooked, so...
Oh,
Like-
you're assuming the question is if the bird has already been prepared, would you go for it?
Yeah.
Okay. I do think that's... I failed the test here, methinks.
Hard to say how modern digestive systems would react to extinct animals. Would you eat a dinosaur if you had the chance?
Well, I mean, dodos aren't that old. They went extinct
Yeah.
in the 1800s, I think. Like, I know they show up in Ark Survival, but that's more of a joke than anything. And Liam's
It was
correct.
either 1800s or early 1900s. So, or digestive systems wouldn't have evolved past that.
Haha! Oh, now these are some freaky-ass birds.
Yeah.
I forget that.
Later
dodos-
on, those actually become pretty severe too when they gang up a bunch of those skeleton ostriches against you because
Mhm.
they take a bunch of hits.
Liam is correct, though. People in modern times have been able to sample mammoth meat.
They built that in a lab, or was it frozen?
Both actually. Like decades ago, they found a 100% perfectly preserved frozen mammoth that they thawed out and tried to eat. Apparently, the meat obviously turned a very long time ago, but it wasn't bad. Oh, crap. So since we don't actually have a means of illuminating this room, we have to memorize in the quick blink that we get here.
Or you can go up the stairs and then do this later.
Well, yes. Fine, maybe I will. I'm gonna be like that. Alright, so we know now that that place is a secret passage down. So, we'll go ahead and heal up with the friendly coconut milk guy.
Okay, so you do have to memorize that. You were right. My bad.
Oh! See? I know things sometimes. Also, it's a one-way trip, so yeah.
Even a broken clock's right twice a day.
I think you mean hourglass.
Well, no, an hourglass, if it's unmoving, is never right. Like, you have to set an hourglass for it to be correct.
No, if an hourglass has no sand in it, that just means that you're out of time.
If you're always out of time, does the hourglass have a function?
Yes, it's a meter of it's an accurate measurement of your anxiety.
That seems like it could be like a post-apocalyptic umbrella corporation type logo. Just a out of time symbolized by a turned over completed hourglass.
I like Will's take as well. Look at it this way, it's always a good way to tell how much sand you have. Alright. I should just used my yo-yo. Oh wait. Get
And now
down
you-
here.
See, there you should have waited to keep the the chest there so you could bola him before you destroyed the chest.
Oh, you're right. Oh, that didn't work. Oh,
Why are the rear ends of those monkeys so detailed? Because the rear ends of real monkeys are quite detailed.
because they're cheeky. You will note no buttholes on these monkeys. Okay, well, that's on me.
Yeah.
Da, da.
And yeah, Mike very much cannot swim in this game.
Mhm.
Why does he die in water? Is he stupid? He dies instantly too, just like less than a second later he's instantly a little angel flying up. Oh, jeez.
Maybe it's like really, I don't know, the pH balance is way off here.
Even still, you'd think it'd take like 30 seconds or something.
I'd suggest maybe he's allergic to water, but then... Hey, there we go. But then again, he's from Seattle, so... Like, he's got to be somewhat used to it.
He's H2O intolerant.
Alright, so... I keep getting
If the pH is
bamboozled.
that bad, we have much bigger problems than finding our uncle.
True. I keep getting bamboozled by these serpents.
Just go forward.
Ow.
Okay, I guess you had to go forward and jump.
Haha! Haha! Alright, we'll deal with the weirdly aggressive dodos for- Oh, I forgot they jump!
Yes.
Freaky ass birds. Haha! Found the light panel. Hey, hey! Not all dungeons have bosses.
Nope.
We still done it.
The ones at the end of chapters do, though. This is a mid-chapter dungeon.
Yes, indeed. Some chapters, in fact, most chapters, have multiple dungeons.
Yes. Welcome to Maricola.
I'ma talk to you.
Where do you come from, Maricola? Hi, I'm a brave sailor too. Can I go with you? You almost died at sea? I'm getting seasick. I better stay here.
Yeah, okay.
Why do the birds have human skulls? Why don't you have a bird skull?
Well, he's got you there.
I'm so worried. Bananette has been sick for so long.
This is where that starts. Okay.
There is a recurring joke in this game of that's Mike, you must have bananas in your ears. I don't really get it either.
Actually, should I be checking this place out, or should I go to the other place? There's another hut in
Bananette?
town.
Is that a new Pokemon I haven't heard of? A banana-themed Banette? That seems fair to me. I think you're fine exploring as long as you don't leave... Like, you don't exit the screen.
Okay.
Do you know about the castle of Shikola? Better not go there.
True, I would know that Liam is a bird brain. It's true. Hey, kid.
You look tired. Here, drink some coconut milk.
You drink it and feel much better. We'll continue taking the roundabout approach.
You missed that other lady.
Yeah, and there's a guy guarding that, so I assume I should come back later. I'm just gonna cut through this hut here. Don't mind me.
I'm Miss Mira, 1990. You met Miss Coral? Tell me which of us is best.
Yeah, you. Who is best?
Chat, what should we do? Should we do the nice thing and say she's best, or should we encourage her not to be vain and pick Coral? Lie? I don't know which one is lying.
Coral? Okay. Oh.
Cold shoulder.
Okay, okay.
You're so honest and cute, too. Our chief loves his daughter very much, but alas, she is very sick.
Oh. Well, here, let's... We can't actually come in on this side. Never mind.
Alrighty.
Don't mind me. Just going to walk through this hut again.
But yeah, I like these overworld sections a lot. They do a lot of to make the game feel a lot more fleshed out, even though there isn't like much challenge to them or anything. They add a lot of glue to the game between the dungeons. Downtime. You may enter.
I might return, too.
I'm just hanging out. He is the chief of Miracola.
Oh, okay. Sup, man? I'm Chief Miracola. Mike, I've heard of your courageous adventure. Please, can you help me? 1 year ago, many shooting stars appeared in the sky, and suddenly dreadful lightning flashed. Since that night, my dear Bananette has slept, and she will not awake. Please help my daughter. She is upstairs. Some say a mountain hermit lives who has healing spells. You must find him. Please help my daughter, and I'll fix your wrecked ship. Oh, okay. And now we can see that there is a way to enter from the other side.
You would think if he's so knowledgeable at fixing submarines, he could maybe do some home repairs too, but to be more than a island shack. But that's just me. Maybe he likes it.
It's an aesthetic choice. There we go.
Bananette is sick in bed. Oh, you're Mike. I'm so worried Bananette has been sick for so long. The.
Poor Bananat. Alright, well, I guess we have to talk to that silent guy from earlier.
Yes.
So, I mentioned this in my Discord write-up, but one of the things that's unique for StarTropics is that it was a very early game for Nintendo that was built around its script rather than its mechanics. Not to say that its mechanics aren't important, but a lot of how the adventure is structured comes from the story and the script.
Good luck.
So we see a lot of that reflected in all the scenarios we're running into here. Obviously, we'll want to come back here once we have access to our sub, but for now, we do some exploration. Nope, no secrets. Dungeon 2. Oh, we've also lost all of our dungeon items. But that's okay. Just how the game represents... Haha! Oh. You have to chamber your jump, basically, in order to give yourself enough... Ow, ow, ow. That didn't work.
That was not worth it.
In fact, I don't think you get anything from beating all these snakes, so... Well,
You might get some stars, but I think that's about it. Yeah, if you're going to do it like that.
Ah, well. Don't get any points for styling. Oh, it's the freaky birds. Oh, they're strong, too.
Yeah, they are. There's a dungeon later on that has a room with like 5 of those, and they're brutal.
Luckily, you can't walk to your doom. Oh, right. This is a really cool how it uses these snakes to illustrate distance. So if you're paying attention, you'll see that the second snake from the bottom comes a little closer than the others, which means there's just enough room here for me to jump. Whereas if I tried jumping in any of the other places, that would have not shaken out for me.
Yeah, clever little bit of puzzle solving for sure.
Mm-hmm. And also, if we pay attention to how the octopus jumps, then we know that it is safe to walk there.
Pretty rare that games...
Oh. Yips.
Pretty rare that games make good use of darkness, but I think that's a pretty good use of it.
Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. What about Kingdom
Hearts? That game uses darkness within darkness. It uses darkness.
Beat me to it. Oh, nope, that was dumb. That was dumb. Whoa, you guys okay up there?
Don't worry about them.
Oh, duh. Right, so what I should have taken before is that there was a light switch there.
Yep. You knew that was safe, so you should have at least tried to jump there.
Mm-hmm. Now, there's this platform here. It does absolutely nothing on its own, but if we jump from it, we find a secret area.
And hopefully a health potion.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
I will just go ahead and chug that right away. think this is a really great game for showing off lots of little rewards for how you were expected to think about video games in this era. Like, there's a lot of stuff that is very, very subtle, but it's not unfair. It's, if it's really all things that if you're paying just a little bit of attention to, the game will reward you for it. Slingshot's a bit lower range, but maybe if I...
The slingshot's powerful, though. It's like the reverse of the bola.
Okay, that's okay. That's
just 2 that time.
Stairs down. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't jump. That wouldn't have worked out for us. Yeah. What? Oh!
I gave you an
that
extra
was
life.
A 1-up. Nice.
Now, granted, I think you got a bad roll on that. I think you can get more than 1 extra life, but still.
Oh, I forgot that that's how that works. I'm just gonna get out of here. Oh. Let's try and be brave.
If you time it well, the bat is deceptively good.
Oh.
Because it hits at angles you usually have a lot of trouble hitting at.
Could have saved myself a little bit of trouble by grabbing that stopwatch. Oh well. So long as we're here, let's check for any other goodies. I wouldn't say no to more hearts. What? I forgot about the frickin' mud monster.
Yeah, this is the boss.
Out, 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 out. Oh. Ah! Didn't quite get it. Well, I got him, but the fly got me. Alright. Ah, man, I'm now down the cool bat. What?
I'm a bit tired, so I'll be heading to bed soon. Have a good stream. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, real nice to have you. Oh, bolas. Not much, but better than nothing.
Pretty good in this fight, just because there's so much empty space. That's not to say it's easy to hit this guy.
Yep. Ah, I tagged him. Heck.
You should have not thrown where he is, but where he was going to be.
And he keeps bamboozling me too. Got him! There we go. Oh, get out of here, Mudman. Oh, what? I want those hearts. Wait, is there any advantage to being here? No. Okay. Yeah, in fact, I'm not going to be here at all. Later. Oh. Ba-ba.
Doom.
Wait. Why are you still moving?
I don't know. That time it just slowed him down.
Never seen that before. Ah, man. Ah. Da-da.
Boom, boom.
Don't despair, Mike. Under the Southern Cross, anything is possible. So we did run out of lives, but then we just start again.
Yeah. Anything is possible, including beating this dungeon, even for a loser like you.
No, no, no. I just like that Mike raises his hands like he's turtling up in a defensive guard.
Uh-huh.
No. Alright, let's try not to perish again. This bat is super useful here.
And we can keep this health potion for a little longer, too.
Yes, indeed. Whiffed the timing.
Okay.
Well,
By a little longer, we mean now.
by definition, that was a little longer.
Quite literally a little longer.
Okay.
But we leave this room with full health, at least.
Which is considerably better than we have been doing. Oh, but that means that the bonus hearts here are worthless. I should have held on to that.
I think you can grab them later if you need... Oh, never mind.
It's okay. Dun dun. There we go. Out of here, freaky bird. The nice thing is that these dungeons aren't too long, so, like, I'm bungling things here and again, but it's not too much of a... Oh, bonus heart. It's not too much of a process to, get back to where we were before, and I feel like a lot of what this game does is at precisely the correct length in order to be learning from the game. Again, along the lines of what I was saying before about this is a great game to learn from as a player. This is a great length for if you're someone who struggles with the actual learning process of learning the route of an older video game, or a video game of this era. The challenges that this game offers are short enough that redoing progress isn't that painful, but long enough that it is a gradual process of learning. Crap. I jumped
Yeah, I
too
knew
late.
that was coming.
Pro-
It
problem
helps
is-
a lot that they divided into multiple dungeons and then also um, give you checkpoints within each dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
It
For
might be
sure.
worth dying on purpose now, just to reset your lives.
I don't think so, because, what's the biggest punishment if I do lose all of my lives is that I have to
You don't
restart.
get the checkpoint.
Correct. Which, if I get the checkpoints, then I start at half health and without items anyway, so it's not that huge a
Yeah,
deal.
I guess so.
Now, let's see if I can actually hold on to this potion. Man, never mind. Wait, actually, not necessarily. Yep, necessarily.
Not sure why you did that. Oh, you were hoping you could heal up 2 hearts on the next room. Fair
Yes,
enough.
indeed. Alright, come on, come on. This isn't what the people came here to see.
This isn't even the hard part of the game yet.
Oh, you just keep going, don't you, freaky bird?
Without that octopus, you would have no idea where to go, and then you killed him for where to go.
I mean, he wasn't going to let me pass peacefully. I honor this sacrifice.
Not his fault he has touch of death. He's not even doing anything aggressive. He just touches you and you get hurt. Maybe that's a you problem.
Oh, you think I've got allergies or something?
Potentially.
Ah, jeez. Oh, okay, that's the play. Once it stutter stops, I move and then attack, so that I don't have to worry about timing.
Yep.
I hit the button to turn, but I didn't hit the button to move. That was my issue there. That was on me. I mean, by definition, all of these are on me, but that one I fully acknowledge was on me. You know, now that I know that it was a lot of the same personnel behind Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and this, I can really see a lot of Little Mac in Mike Jones here.
A lot of similar design intent too, just in how like the enemies teach you how you're supposed to play the game in the same way they do in that game.
Yeah. Okay, well. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Okay. Well, maybe try a little bit harder. keep moving too far
You're
away is the issue.
running. Yeah, you're running 2 tiles away, and you just need to run 1 tile.
For example. There we go. Okay. Now let's not bungle this timing. Ah! I didn't even need to overcompensate. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Jump the gun a bit.
Freaky bird. Now, if the game felt like dropping any hearts, I wouldn't say no.
But yeah, this game actually has very few random elements to it. All the patterns are completely learnable, which I really appreciate about it.
Mm-hmm. Ah, man. No, see, he got me. I guess I
You
did
you have to back you have to back up from him instead of run
Okay.
towards him.
Okay, that's my problem.
Yep.
But like, so you can see kind of here the process here where I'm learning incrementally from each mess up. And the game is a very great environment for learning, learning from your mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Like, because like might be a little bit of an annoying slap on the wrist to go a few rooms back, but it's not like that big of a deal, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it only takes literally about a minute and back where you were.
Mm-hmm. And here we are. Mixed success.
That worked, I suppose.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
I mean, you've done this before.
Come on.
Oh, that was too close. That was also too close. Okay,
Alright.
back here.
Come on. Should I be hitting a button on that, or?
I am not sure. I never fully understood how those work.
I guess if it comes up again, I'll have to try hitting a button. Okay, so that time you guys do freeze. Very strange. I determined there's no secrets up top there. Dope. Wait. I knew it! Da-da.
I got you with the sneaky double hearts.
Again,
All that
this-
glitters is not gold.
Alright, well, I am going to have to grab those double hearts, but then I need to double back.
Yep.
Oh. Later. Well, the bolas I'll grab. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. I definitely shouldn't have done this. Oh boy. There's that island courage.
Good job going down on there instead of trying to go for it. You realized you were a little bit late on that.
Mhm.
If you would have tried to go left, then it would have
Oh,
killed
boy.
you.
Holy crap, I forgot about how much this guy is right out the gate. Okay.
Yep.
Freeze. Oh, ask.
The good news is this is an easier boss if you can overwhelm him.
So,
Or-
I definitely...
You might have to flick switches to kill him. I don't remember, but I remember him being easier.
Okay. That was close. No goodies to get from here, so... Here we go.
No, you do have to flick switches.
Oh yeah, suppose not. The point is to get in the inside there, and I did that, so didn't really need to check
Yeah,
out the other side.
I think the idea of the boss is that you're trying to separate his island, and then he'll sink into the water.
Oh. Oh, so he's 100 meters Donkey Kong.
Yes.
Just to have him on hand.
The good news is you know where one of the switches is,
Yes, indeed.
and you know a lot of places where the second switch is not.
So I'll start by looking for that second switch. A little tight, but I got it. Hmm. Oh. Man. Da-da. Ah, well.
I think you do have to jump over to the right, but I think you were maybe just one tile away from finding it.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Oh, come on. Sorry for being quiet, being inspired by certain freaky avians. Hey, no problem. Just nice having you here.
Uh-huh. Which freaky avians are you talking about?
I do believe it was the ones that we just dispatched.
Fair enough. Could also have been dodos or an unrelated bird.
I don't know that I'd call dodos freaky.
They're pretty freaky.
I guess they're big. Or they were big.
They're also pretty weird. Like they're flightless and dumb.
Well, it's not so much that they're not actually dumb. They're just, we're not used to humans. And humans just way outperformed them.
They were pretty dumb. They had no natural predators, so they had no reason to get natural survival skills.
Fair. Again.
You do have a potion this time. That's nice. And
Let's
a bat.
These things are quite handy. Seems pretty consistent.
Dodos may not be dumb. They were a type of pigeon, which are one of the smartest birds.
I didn't know they were related to pigeons. Oh man. There we go. Oh. Ah, jeez Louise. Okay.
Yo.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, don't heal then.
I probably could have healed. It's okay. Okay, we're okay.
Not related, but are in the same family, like how toucans are a type of woodpecker.
I also did not know that.
That's related in a sense, and like that's enough for Trumbeak to evolve into toucan, and so there you go.
Oh, that's why. Okay, okay. Yeah. And here I always thought that was just a super random relation. Okay, well, let's now use this. Nope.
I guess it might only appear after you get the first one.
Be very dastardly. Nope. Okay, well, there are many solutions, but that is not one of them. I think I just need to go in and get them once I open that one side.
You still didn't check the bottom right two, the ones that are by themselves after you hit the first one. So
Bonus heart. All right,
I
I
think
guess
it's worth trying.
I can try that.
What was that?
I forgot about the. See, you can't say that it eats your inputs because it doesn't. But that sort of thing happened. I forgot that I needed to. What was the exact movement? So I was trying to move back. I was like that, and I didn't tap as many times as I should have in whatever direction.
I see.
So that's on me. Great Mighty Pooh looks like an annoying boss. He's not that bad. I'm just a boof head. All right.
Okay, good health now.
Okay. Nope. I think I just have to go ham.
No, I meant the right. That's the left.
Oh. Nope. Nope.
No, okay.
Freeze, please.
You also didn't hit that one right next to him either. You never jumped on that.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that, I think that's what I need to do.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Mhm.
As opposed to, I thought you meant just start wailing on him after you hit the first one.
Well, I did, but, I specifically meant going into the middle to wail on him. I guess that I wasn't very clear about that.
Well, I don't think you wail on him. I think you have to, there's another switch in the middle.
Well, I can check on that whilst wailing on him.
Sure.
Oh. Dumb fly.
I am the great Leon.
I don't think he said dumb bird. But there we go.
I really like these types of bosses where you have to move around the arena. That's all of StarTropics, so you might like this game.
Mm-hmm. I'm noticing as well his pattern here. He shoots out a bunch of fire shots, but from the middle there, the only one you have to worry about is that middle shot, or that final shot.
Yeah.
Now, as I get to the sides here, he starts to aim more at me. Nope.
Yeah, I'm specifically thinking of that one two to the right of him.
I'm thinking
That
you
one
might be
looks
right,
suspicious. Yeah.
There you go. That's probably a thing that throws people off as well, is that you have to be very deliberate with your movements. Like, you can't just chamber a bunch of movements where you're going to be all like, okay, I'm going to go here and then I'm going to turn it.
Yeah, it doesn't. This game almost. This has almost no. What's it called?
Input delay?
No, not input delay. When you use an attack before it comes out, so that it will be used when it's going to come out. Like you preset it or something. There's a term for that.
Trying to
It's
think
used
of
a
what
lot in like Smash Bros.
I'm trying to think of what that would be if it's not input delay or lag, input lag or something.
No, input delay is when you do something and then it happens later. This is like you're doing something, but you input it ahead of time so that the next thing you do will be that
Buffering?
thing. Buffering. There you go.
Mhm.
Input buffering. This game has almost no input buffering.
Okay. Give me... Hey, 2! Lucky.
There you go.
Oh. Well, not the same. It reminds me of Mario vs. Donkey Kong's boss philosophy. Oh, no worries. It's admittedly been a while since I've played Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but memory
it's
serves,
like,
DK94's like that as well.
well, in Mario vs. Donkey Kong, you have to like shoot them out of a cannon, right? But you have to shoot where he's going to be instead of where he is. So you have to pre-plan in a similar kind of way, I guess.
Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. And I got a potion, too.
Yep.
Oh, right. Remember the whole strategy you were bragging about having memorized, Dingus? Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, I'm actually okay here. Well, not now. Okay.
Okay, so that's where it was in the corner.
Dastardly. Jump. Bye.
Oh my god, he's nude!
Oh, so he's just Bert the Bashful.
Also, you very much can die after the boss. I think I've done it before.
Oh, that sucks.
By jumping into the water.
I choose not to test that. I will just walk on out. And I guess jump there. Alright. Wow, you've done it.
Right. Not too bad. Took a few tries, but we're getting used to it.
Yes, indeed.
Also, one of the more memorable parts of the game coming up.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's try our luck here first. Hello.
I'm a she-guard of Shikola. Get out of here.
Oh. Okay. Wait, actually, how much stuff is over here? Hello.
I'm a fortune teller. Sorry, but I can't help you. I dropped my crystal ball into a pond at Ghost Village.
Well, why would you do that? Oh.
This was not intentional, you do.
Alright, well, I will talk to you now.
Some say a queen of peerless beauty lives in this castle of Shikola. But only women may enter the castle. Seek help in the fortune teller's camp.
Well, the fortune teller says she lost a crystal ball, so I guess we know what we're doing. That's right. Walking on the castle.
Does everything have suffix cola? All of the towns do, yes.
Yes. That's why they keep asking if we're from Americola.
Before you go here, look around the rest there. This is the next dungeon.
Okay.
Just to see if there's a heart container or something.
Yeah, there were 2 possible places I could check out, I think. Let's see this first. Hey!
Oh,
Nice
there you
and
go.
You've got a big heart. Nice. Then what's down here? Well, alright, let's see. Switch. Switch. Okay, never mind.
I'll be
Guess
back later.
Alright, let's find a crystal ball.
Do 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 do.
Here lies Link. Oh, wait. Now, she said specifically the spooky lake. Now, I don't rightly see a way to get into that lake. Oh wait, this one's
don't move.
this is different.
Okay. I was going to say, was that a colorblind thing, or can you notice?
It that may have tripped me up 8 years ago, but no, that one I could tell.
It's pretty close, though.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes you have issues with blues and purples.
It was a subtle difference for sure. Oh, hello. Guess
Sneaky.
I go this way. Ow. Ow. Gibdos. Oh, they're pretty tough. Oh, and they've... I probably shouldn't let them corner me. Out of here.
Okay, this is our next magic item. This lights up dark rooms and it explains what mysterious force was hurting us in the last room.
The friggin' game-breaking bug from
Yes.
Twilight Princess. Alright, get over here, you weenie. Get over here, you weenie. Gotcha. Oh.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious.
No secrets here, right? Yeah, no. Well, then should I...
Down looks like progression though, so yeah, go this way first. This might have a health potion or something.
Mhm. Bit of flicker. Well, but now that also seems like progress. Oh well.
Well, they never have big hearts in dungeons, so potentially the worst that can happen is you die and then you'll get another shot at it.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh, that's
Right.
just that just kicks you out. Okay, fair enough.
rude. So we'll just completely avoid these guys. Okay.
You
I
can't
could
get
get-
that heart without getting kicked out.
Well, no, I could double back, but I would have to take the gauntlet all the way to the right, and I don't wanna. Haha.
You can really sling it fast when they get close like that.
Mm-hmm. And
Feels
because-
good too because it's like a panic button, like get off of me.
Yeah. Alright, now let's see what we're dealing with. Hatsa!
The
Oh,
spooky ghosts. And yeah, this is the dungeon where I figured out how to use magic items. Because I was like, surely they don't just expect you to guess on all of those things that are invisible.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh. What? Oh, what? Because you're stuck in the wall?
No, you can kill them all.
Right, but... Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Haha! Well, what's over here? Why, thank you. I have to check. Nope. Well, now that begs the question of what's in the path down there. Ah, man.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do respond.
Ah, shit. I used 2 uses. Crap. Should I go down here? Or do you think that's going to be a
Sure.
death trap?
I don't
Well.
know. Right.
Oh, we're fine. But this is also a one-way exit, looks like. So, you're...
You didn't hit that other platform.
I didn't feel like it, Gooms. Nah, okay. Fear I may have made a grave mistake.
Well, you needed the scepter anyway, so
That's true.
it's whatever.
Come here, little bone doggy. There we go.
I guess they gave that dog too many bones.
Bum, 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 ba, 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 da, da, do. No damage.
Once you know that those enemies only move horizontal.
Oh, man.
But I don't think that's true of all of them.
There we go. Oh, what the hell?
That was quite inevitable, I have to say.
No, it was extremely inevitable. Embarrassing. Oh well. Well, hello, Bone Doggy. Don't usually encounter you around there. There we go. There we go.
Did that hitless?
Okay. Nope. This one. He can just chill there, that's fine. Alright. I'm going this way to get those hearts. Now, I know there's a ghost here. Fine. Okay, so he just goes back and forth. The other ghosts do not come out of the wall. That is the only ghost that I have to be worried about.
Yeah, you just bungled the timing a little bit.
So a play I can do is if I jump out and then jump up right away, I can just keep attacking until I eventually defeat him. And I will not explore further there. So that's interesting. So my yo-yo is speeding up there, indicating that an enemy is passing by, but it is actually immune to my attacks while invisible.
Huh.
Interesting.
I thought you could kill them, but maybe not.
Anyway, now I have to deal with a bunch of skulls here. Alright, now let's move forward. Ow.
You probably gotta open up a path to the left there.
I think you're right. Wow, you didn't do it. Excuse me.
I think this is probably one of the more annoying dungeons in the game, but yeah, it's whatever.
Well, it's all fairly self-contained, too. Like, it's extremely polite of the game to separate this from the actual boss encounter.
Yeah.
And, like, with every trick you grow wise to, the dungeon becomes that much shorter.
Yeah.
I find that in a lot of respects, it's actually quite fair.
Yeah. It's a little trial and error, but at least once you do know it, it's not uh, as painful later on.
Haha. Ah, man. Alright, so we won't dilly-dally over there, and we'll instead chill with this skull.
Well, you still can get the hearts over there.
I could, but that is a waste of a couple rod charges.
That's true.
If I don't got it, I'd rather not.
Huh.
Well, actually, there's one thing I haven't tried. Nope. Just going for it won't work. Ah, well.
You tried all the other tiles.
Yeah.
Check one more time. Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, I can check one more time. Nope.
Huh.
I also can't double back at this point.
And down is instantly the exit, so there must be something here.
Alright, well, let's see what we can accomplish. So I get him. That opens that path up. Quite certain I checked all of these beforehand, but... nothing there. I also don't see any secret tunnels or anything.
And then going down from the room on the left exits you out.
Pretty sure. defeat all these specters.
Yep.
Although there is that slug. I wonder what the significance of that slug is.
And is it like a mirror puzzle? Can you hit an invisible enemy on the other side?
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see.
Nope.
Nope. But a neat thought.
Well, look around here. Is there like another thing to do?
Let's see. Alright, so that's the edge. Guessing that's out of bounds? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't see any other tombstones that are funky colors.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gotta be in there.
Alright, well, let's see what I missed.
Alright. I guess let's just go through this methodically.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
And that path over there definitely dumps you out.
All the same, I'm gonna go ahead and check this.
Why not? Just to... Maybe there's a secret path on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very certain we checked all of these, but doesn't hurt to check again.
We did, but we're being methodical, so we're running through everything here.
Yep. You might need to use the scepter on a certain room, and it'll open the path.
Maybe the slug room?
Could be.
Okay, yeah, well, let's try that. Since that slug has to be significant in some respect.
And the music didn't change to the ending music like it did in the other rooms.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Which might just be because there was an enemy in there, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it is an illusory trapped divisit by Satan. Come after me, bro. Gotcha. Okay. So now Slug Room is down from here, right? Or is it... Crap. Is it down from here or is it down from to the right?
I thought it was down from the right, but I'm not positive.
I believe you are correct.
And you don't need to go into the health room this time.
That's true. Alright. Indeed, this is the Slug Room. Wait. Nope, nothing doing there.
Okay.
Since I'm going to lose it anyway. Nope. Alright, my next thought is we use it in the Skull Room.
Okay.
I'm not able to double back from here. Oh man, he got me. Okay, I should really stop letting him get me. Off topic, but have you guys checked out Pokemon Close Combat? That's the fan-made fighting game, right? Oh, one of the fan-made fighting games. I have not, but it looks really cool from what I've seen. I really like that sketchy art style that the game uses. Okay, so this door opened up. I'm actually going to go back here and use this. Okay, well, I'm going to use it twice because I feel like completely wasting my goods. Okay. It's a fan-made fighting game with fighting-type Pokemon. I do think that's a cool qualifier. Because, like... I know Type Wild was a thing from a few years back, and that was pretty cool for what it was. But the issue when you're doing something with a crossover Pokemon roster, or I guess a mascot Pokemon roster, is that if you're not doing all the Pokemon, you have to make very careful decisions with who all you're going with. And so you end up having a lot of just all of the most popular Pokemon, which I get, but it's more fun if a game does something really creative or thematically interesting with its roster, which just doing fighting type Pokemon, that's a very fun, specific choice.
Yeah. I've really appreciated what I've seen in the game. I haven't played any of it, but like it's animated super well, and I really appreciate it.
Nothing in here.
So I guess because this was the Canadian version, they recolored Mike Jones's sprite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Originally he had an orange outline which matches the color of his hair.
Okay.
But this is the sprite they also used in StarTropics 2. So I guess the first time they implemented that sprite was the Canadian version of this game.
Interesting, okay. Passimian was just revealed, and his gimmick is that it's a team playing rugby. Interesting. That's a really fun take on that Pokemon.
So he's like a puppet character or something?
Gotcha.
Sort of. Interesting.
Oh, wait. Since I know it's just 2 ghosts up there, I can walk freely elsewhere.
The team takes turns passing the ball. I see.
Oh, so you're actually playing as a whole bunch of Passimian. Heck.
It's kind of like you're teleporting to certain spots, in a sense.
Kind of a strange analogy, but I think of like how QB in Darkstalkers, her moveset, you are technically not controlling a single character, but an entire species of characters. Where...
Yeah, which is why you can lay the egg inside of your opponent and have them hatch and birth themselves out of the opponent while the original QB dies.
Mm-hmm. But like it's a it's a very complicated idea of communicating. You're not controlling one character, you're controlling multiple characters that share a functional identity.
Yeah.
So that's really interesting that they were able to find a more grounded way of representing that in Passimian. That's really fun. Oh, dumbass.
Yes, it does have QB vibes. Gotcha.
Aha! This is the room.
Oh. So the trick is just that it's not that it opens the door, it's that there's secret
Of course,
ghosts?
having done that, I don't actually know what I'm working with here.
Okay, I thought for sure that would open the doorway.
Maybe they're load-bearing ghosts. Well, since I'm locked in here anyway.
Wait, is there one sneaking behind that door frame, maybe? Thought I might have saw a flash. No.
Decent thought, though. I don't know why I expected that to work. Watch how it's... Okay, after you defeat the 2 ghosts, just leave, and that drains the lake. Obviously, some details of this game have stuck with me better than other details.
Okay, I looked it up. I will say it's in the slug room.
Interesting. Okay.
It's kind of nonsense, but see if you can figure it out.
All right. Since I'm going around beating up skulls, I guess I'll just finish that. Scrafty is also in, and he controls a gang of Scraggy that cheat. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do we have one, or at least one fighting Pokemon per generation yet?
I'm sure there is. There's a pretty sizable roster from what I remember.
Sorry, there's a bit of a delay for me. In terms of stream chat stuff, hey, that's okay. No biggie.
I guess I'll look up the roster while you're doing this.
Sure, okay. I'm trying to think of who I know is in there. I'm pretty sure Tyrogue is in there.
He is, yeah. I think he
is,
has a gimmick where he evolves into the 3 different Hitmons.
Now, is that in the game, or is that just Tarvold's idea for Punch-Out?
I think they both simultaneously came up with it.
Oh, okay.
Or, I guess maybe not simultaneously, but independently. Let's see. There's Tyrogue, Toxicroak, Slitherwing, Scrafty, Primeape, Poliwrath, Medicham, Heracross, Great Tusk, Galarian Zapdos, Bullynx, Chestnut, Blaziken, Beware, and Breloom.
Oh, Phalanx is playable. Excellent. I was hoping.
So, let's see. We got Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3,
Stop that.
Gen 4, who's from Gen 5? Scrafty, that's Gen 5.
Scrafty would be Gen 5, yeah.
Yeah, and then Gen 6 is Chestnut, Gen 7 is Beware, and Gen 8 would be Phalanx, and then Gen 9 is a Great Tusk. So yeah, they got all of them.
Cool. Okay, here we are in the slug room.
Don't use that. I'll also say that.
Alright. Trying to see if there's any hidden passages or anything.
A Lucha would be excellent, yes.
A Lucha would be fun, yeah. Let me think.
I can kind of see it now, actually. How you have to escape this room. It is very subtle, though.
Let's see.
But they do show it off. It's not pure nonsense, so I can't be too mad at them.
Let's see. Is there a water tile that's different, or?
Nope. I'll give you another hint if you want it. The slug is relevant.
I noticed that it appears to be changing direction based on... where I am. now he wants me to go this way.
It's nothing to do with the slug's behavior.
Hmm.
I don't know if you see it. Yeah, Liam sees it too.
Oh, I see. Okay. The slug
Yep.
is relevant because he's a sneaky slug who's hiding it.
Yep, there you go.
Dastardly.
Oh, and there's
and-
another secret heart there.
Yep. Nope. But, aw, man.
I don't
Thought
know
I
how you
had
get
that
that
pegged.
though.
Oh,
Oh,
I
maybe
see.
you-
It's one
yeah.
way. I could use the hearts, so I will grab it.
Yeah.
Out. Dumb ghosts. Zombie ghosts, leave this place.
That was perfectly timed, I have to say.
Oh man, someone left a like down here.
I was thinking more of those hero shooters from Metroid.
I suppose. Oh. Got caught. Ta-ta! Oh. Never mind.
Okay, so that doesn't light up the room. It just reveals ghosts.
Oh, okay. Boy, I hope there aren't any more ghosts.
I'm sure you hit the checkpoint after passing that sneaky puzzle.
Hopefully. Get over here, skull. Gotcha. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da. A lantern.
That one lights up the dark rooms. I knew there was one that did that.
Given that there doesn't appear to be a way forward. I wouldn't think this would be useful here. And it isn't. So I'll double back. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Nope, not worth. Indeed,
Okay.
it does start me over here. Okay. So there are no more ghosts ever. Ghosts have been made illegal. Dude.
Hopefully not before giving you another scepter, at least.
That would be awkward. Haha. Nice try. Nope. There we go. And you.
Oh,
because I
interesting.
can.
You only have to kill the Gibdos.
Indeed. Oh, there's a ghost down there. Dastardly. Unfortunately, since I don't have the scepter, there's nothing I can do about him, so I'll just go. And I don't feel like dealing with you this time.
And
Aha!
you could see a secret path.
It only lights it up temporarily, but that's okay. Okay, wait. Okay. I'll come back for you. Just making sure. Oh, this I definitely want to be visible.
Ooh.
Alright, now we're okay. Whoa, hello. Gotta hand it to you, you're pretty dastardly. Only 2 hands. Uh-oh. No ghosts. I don't feel like dealing with you. Probably shouldn't keep burning through those charges.
You're so low on health, you yeah.
Well, that was pointless. I'm out. Ow! Got me in the
Saw that one
butt.
coming.
I was afraid of that. Alright, that's okay. Because what I can do now...
Ugh.
is be good at the video game. Yep. Alright.
You did have that path to the bottom. Remember?
Yep, I know.
Okay.
Now the issue here is that I have no real way of telling. Aha!
You have sound. Ooh.
Come on. Nope. Ah, man. He punched me in the butt, I guess. I guess that's what mummies do.
They're well known for their punching in the butt.
Mummies are very, very inconsiderate in that respect. Okay. That's okay. That was quite the fact-finding tour. Now we'll be able to blitz through this segment of the dungeon.
Yeah, at least this dungeon isn't that hard mechanically, really. It's a lot of puzzles.
Yes, indeed. Gotcha. Let's see. Alright, cool.
Probably worth getting those hearts, too.
I was just thinking that, yeah. Hey, buddy.
Oh yeah, the stars, when you get 5 stars, you get a heart. So that's what the stars do.
I was trying to remember what the stars were used for.
Yeah.
If I had confidence, I could probably spare the rod and spoil the child, but there's really no need to do that. I mean, I might as well go for those hearts. Oh, damn it!
It's
Still
technically a profit.
Still a net gain, yeah.
Okay, back to the checkpoint.
Yes, indeed. Gonna go the long way. I reject... No, actually, that's a stupid idea. I don't have to.
Well, you still should, to get the scepter. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm just gonna get the lantern just to be safe.
Well, you know how to jump to the scepter, just one tab below that.
Right, but I don't remember if there's anything after the Bone Dog room that requires lanterns.
Right, but I thought you could get the scepter for going down.
Yes,
I'm dumb, I
but
just realized there's so many bones in this dungeon because we're under a graveyard. Yes,
yes, indeed.
that's also why there's ghosts and mummies. Various spooks. Yeah, right here. Oh, in that
Oh.
room, there was the invisible ghost guy.
It's true. There are invisible ghosts, guys. A couple of them, actually. Hello. Why, thank you.
That's helpful. We needed that.
That I did. Ghost still there. Very convincible. Nope.
I was just saying to get that scepter first in case, like, if you went down, there was more than make ghosts visible, but it didn't matter anyway.
Nah, decent thought, though.
Having the light made you cocky.
It did. Dumb pea-hat bats.
Not really pea hats because they're still vulnerable when they're flying around.
Junior pea-hats, I guess.
Super pea hat juniors?
I guess. Okay. Nope. Nope. That's the one. Get over here. Over here. Over here.
I think those two ghosts were invisible last time because you happened to make them invisible right when that third one was floating beneath them. So since they were in the same column, that they were on a screen, they were on a frame where there was sprite flicker, so they didn't actually turn visible. That's probably what happened.
Oh, okay. Maybe I should be farming these guys out for stars. Nope. No dice, but worth trying. There, up there, there, down, down, right, up, up, one more. Okay.
I wonder if StarTropics has a Japanese fan translation. That'd be interesting.
Oh, there's a part of me that really, really hopes that, man, I didn't know you could show up down there. That people, in, like, Japanese fandom circles talk about this the way we talk about, oh.
Mother 3.
Yeah, well, maybe that's, a little optimistic, but certainly up there.
Yeah. Yeah, StarTropics was never released in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, even though it's a Nintendo published game, it has absolutely no presence beyond a brief mention in the Chronicle in Smash Bros.
Yep, no spirits, no stickers, no trophies, none of that.
No music, no nothing. Which is a shame. It deserves something. I'm not even going to be greedy and expect Mike Jones in Smash, but I don't know. At least a regular trophy or sticker or something would be nice.
Yeah.
An assist trophy would be the dream.
But yeah, StarTropics was specifically designed for America. It was R&D 3 was a Japanese department or within Nintendo of Japan, but excuse me, director Genyo Takeda wanted to create a game specifically for America because he was seeing how well he was seeing how well games were releasing or how profitable Nintendo's American outputs were, and he wanted to release a game specifically dedicated to America.
And it's never been released at all. Like, it never came out on any virtual console or anything like that either. Over there. Oh, this is cool. This is a mirror shield. So you can reflect magic spells with this. Beat these Wizrobes.
Hata! Bonk. Ah, man. Yeah, the time that that StarTropics came out, the Super Famicom was already released in Japan.
Yeah.
So it simply never made sense to, geez Louise Con, do a localization.
This game is relatively text heavy too, so that's probably another reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's just it. Because the game is focused on its script primarily, you need to have that story be readable.
Uh-huh.
And as minimal as they would seem these days, there are a decent amount of cultural signifiers that would only make sense to an American audience. Like, you would have to completely change... It's not super important what they are, but you would have to change what some of the codes are and stuff like that.
hmm
Haha.
And like the earliest it would be able to be released would be like 1991, which probably wouldn't be worth it. No, why didn't you hit the switch?
Because I want to check out here first. I'll double back.
Okay.
That switch will open up the a door down.
You're right, but I see switch, I have to hit switch.
A lot of my life experience is setting myself up for patterns and then trying to resist the urge to follow that pattern. It's a whole thing, not to worry. Oh. Man. There we go.
Thanks for showing me what StarTropics is all about. I have some responsibilities that need taken care of. No problem at
No
all. Glad you
worries.
could join us.
Absolutely. Since we're here, I might as well. Nope. See ya.
Yeah, see ya. This will probably be our last dungeon for tonight anyway, so.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, I guess not. Oh, bolas. Right. No? Are there ghosts? Oh, there's a big-ass ghost. Jeez Louise.
Big ghost!
In fact, it's a
Boss
secret
time.
boss fight.
Not really a secret, considering you have to kill it.
Oh. All right, but it's initially a secret.
Sure. I guess in the same way that Blind the Thief is a secret boss fight.
Exactly.
This would probably be the subject of a lot of ROM hacks, just because it's just a hitbox. It's the room that's killing you, in this case.
Oh, man. Okay, but I'm actually kind of in trouble because I'm low on bolas.
Ah,
Oh no, he's in his dancing phase now. Alright, as long as I don't...
with half a health remaining. Half a heart.
Wait a sec. Haha. Are you a mover and shaker? No. Oh, you're just there. Okay.
I think that's just meant to be a Easter egg, I guess. I don't
Probably
think
just-
that enemy can't even hurt you because he's in the wall.
Um... Eh. There we go. Wow, you've done it! Alright, this isn't the end of the chapter, but maybe we should break here and wrap up this chapter next at the start of next session.
That seems fair, and one of the next things is definitely worth a lot of people seeing. So let's wait until there's more viewers for that.
Alright, sounds good. So I will be out, or we will be out next week. I'm hosting someone, so I won't be able to live stream. But we should be back after that, and we should be back to regular Friday streams. So so not next week, but on the 23rd, be sure to tune in for that. But until then, thank you for joining us. We hope you all had fun, and we will catch you on the next stream.
Catch you next time.